This is Quid Pro Roll, a fantasy narrative play where adventurers explore the brave new world of Virion and uncover the mysteries buried by time.
Mahone itself is a bright and prosperous nation, with a couple of cities that are some of the largest in the world. Most famously, the capital, Ochamanca, has people from everywhere that flock to it for business, adventure, vacation, and just learning about the rich history of this side of the world. You have the city of Katera, which is a prosperous port city where you can find almost anything. But the crown jewel of Mahone is considered the fashion capital of the nation, Asaraconte, a city of silk, a city of brocade and beauty, a city of daring looks, a city of excitement, a city where you make sure before you step out the door that you are just as beautiful as the rest of the city and the people within it. The sun beats down on beautiful, multicolored painted buildings that shine with this luster, almost as if there was something pearlescent crushed into the paint. The whole city just glows under the sunlight and just buzzes with life. You can hear shopkeepers trying to peddle their wares on every corner. Every other street seems to contain a bazaar. And in this space, we find our two, shall we say, Pewaukee adventurers?
Lucky, would you like to introduce yourself first?
Yeah, sure. So Lucky is a 4 foot tall. Oh wait, no.
What?
Cat size.
Big cat.
Sometimes I forget that awakened are not tabaxi. They are in fact just like cat, in this case, sized cats that can talk.
And walk on their hind legs.
So he is oh God, how tall are our cats? Like 2.5 foot tall.
I thought you were about to pick up Sprig and like set her on her back paws.
None of them are beside me. I'm so distraught. No, Lucky is like a 2.5 foot tall pastel calico cat wearing a dapper tan vest and a little slightly askance tricorn hat with a feather sticking out of it and no other articles of clothing.
He's wearing a vest and a hat and that's it.
Yep, that's his whole outfit.
Amazing.
He's not an awakened duck, he's an awakened cat, right?
Yeah, that is correct.
Okay.
He is not Donald ducking it, no.
Just tail swishing in the wind.
Oh yeah, I should clarify that he's a medium hair, and so like he's a little fluffy, but he's not like poofy. So like his tail flicking in the wind, there's just like a little bit of drag where the hair like drifts behind it.
Meanwhile, Droidgan Wormbelly is a Kassakan dwarf, about 4 foot some odd. Skin, a lovely bright red clay. His hair, this like glossy, wavy black that's been oiled back. On his skin, amidst the lovely chest hair and beard that he's got going on, several points of brown scales, like a lizard's, work their way up across the bridge of his eyebrows, down his nose, along the edges of his mouth, all across his body, his fingers, his arms. As far as clothing, he is wearing
pants? He's wearing pants, right?
Absolutely not. He is wearing one of those lovely skirts of his homeland, a long sort of flowing
Sarong?
cotton. Yes, a sarong. That's the word. Thank you, Alex. He's wearing
Happy
a
to
sarong that is of a lovely teal color. And up top, he has a very open and flowing shirt in a deep royal purple that is not doing much as far as coverage goes. He is holding up one of his shoes, which has a very clear and defined hole right through the heel that he is thumbing sort of dejectedly before tossing it over his shoulder, foregoing it in favor of sandals as he turns to his companion. So, do you think that this is the bar for or bazaar? What's the word?
Oh, I'm pretty sure it's a bazaar.
Bazaar.
Yeah, I think so. That seems correct to me. It's a
Bazaar.
place full of many magical items for purchase. Not magical in a literal, like it's full of magic sense, but like a hypothetical magic. Well, it's like the booty of the world.
Lucky, do you want to explain why you guys are on this shopping excursion?
Well, I suppose I could explain to the audience why we're on this shopping excursion. It'd be very silly of me to explain our shopping excursion to Dwody. Dwody already knows. So,
I don't know, brother. I've got a bit of a hangover, so maybe you do explain it to me.
all right, fine. I will remind you why we're on this shopping expedition. What we are trying to do is find me some big boy clothes because I've been walking around in nothing but a hat and a vest, and I've noticed that sometimes people are okay with that because they know how cats be operating, and then sometimes people are like, where are your pants? And I'm always like, well, pants are kind of uncomfortable because like the fabric sort of wides up in the middle, and then like it's chafing my thighs, and then it's just not a good time. And then they're also like, hey, if you're going to be spending time in my home, you should have shoes because there's a lot of hot ground, especially outside of the cities. And
Right.
I'm sitting here thinking, I've never really worn shoes. So is that even a thing? Do people have shoes that I can wear? So we got lots of answers we got to get figured out, because if I'm walking around and my little tootsies are getting too hot, then I'm going to have a bad time, is what people keep telling me.
Aye, brother. And, I can only give you so many piggyback rides. You gotta
That's
walk on
true.
your own eventually.
Couldn't you just carry him since he is a cat?
He is a gentleman.
Or he could ride on your shoulder like a Pikachu.
That seems slightly demeaning, to be honest. I would rather give my beautiful boy a piggyback ride.
It's also pretty dangerous. Dwody's already got scratches on his shoulder from the last time I was on his shoulder because somebody came out of a door really fast and they slammed the door behind him, and I got really startled and I sank my claws into him and he screamed like, "Ugh, Lucky, what are you doing?" And I was like, "Oh, sorry, Dwody, I just got really startled."
Yeah, that's where those scratches are from. Yeah, we'll go with that.
While the two of you have conversations with the shared voice inside your head, you're going to travel into the general vicinity of the bazaar, looking at the crowds, the tables, the cloth, the hats, the shoes, the trinkets, the belts, the pouches. Oh, the pouches! You could assemble an outfit from the first two stalls alone. Everything is plentiful, which means that you can be discerning.
Now, if there was one thing that woman in Tosin was very insistent upon is that you don't walk into the first business you see, because the first business you see is the most accessible business you see, and usually they're not the best business. You gotta go deeper into the marketplace to find the best deals.
The more you talk about this priest, the less priestly he sounds, but we'll heed the advice.
Woman in Tosin was incredibly priestly. He would talk about how he and Sister Catherine weren't in a relationship because that would be against his priestly vows, and that any time they spent a lot of time together, that was them like praying together, and that any time their clothes were all messed up, it was because of the enthusiasm of the prayer.
Josh!
I think we start with pants, because you've never worn pants, and I've never worn pants. So I feel like that's going to take the majority of our day.
What is it, like
pants.
a couple of people trying sushi for the first time together? Like, what is this?
I've never worn
We're going to be
pants.
wild and try on pants.
Yes. It's a new experience for us. I've had nothing but the breeze between my legs since the day I was born, and this will be quite the change for me in particular. Although I suppose with your specific anatomy, that will be more difficult.
It's gonna be challenging. I've got like my legs and also my long peats, and also the fact that I have a tail. We gotta figure out where my tail goes. I can't be tucking my tail down my pants leg. That's gonna be uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's for
Oscar.
barbarians. So, pants first.
Yeah, pants are probably the hardest thing to shop for both of us. So that's probably a good priority.
We probably should have asked Ozzy before we left. Are there pants shops? Like specifically pants shops? I think we need a specialist.
As you say that, you pass a shop front that says Pantsapalooza, pants for all.
Oh, pants for all? I'm all.
Divine providence. We are indeed all. Let's get pants.
Let's get pants.
Let's get pants.
This excitement is only matched by my desire to not be an adult person pants the millisecond I am home. You two go up onto the platform that contains the shop of Pantsapalooza and go through the racks and rows of different pants. It looks like they have 4 cuts in every size imaginable, with several signs all over the place saying alterations available. So you've got pants that are open leg, you've got pants that are closed at the ankle, you have pants that are big and wide and billowy, you have pants that look like they are vacuum sealed onto the mannequins. You have pants that you're pretty sure you'd need to be sewn in, and there are pants that you're not entirely certain how they'd stay up. Clown pants, as it were. There are pants that have various patterns on them, pants that have cutout decorations. There are pants that look a little bit sparkly. And still, there are some pants that look sturdy, like they're made for adventurers or people who work with their hands.
So, brother, what kind of look are you going for? It sounds like mature.
Well, I definitely want people to take me seriously. Being a small cat is challenging to be taken seriously. So I was thinking, something kind of fancy, perhaps. Oh, something like these. And Lucky pulls from one of the racks these massive ballooning parachute pants. I think people would look at me in these and be like, that cat's probably royalty.
Aye. Like a sultan of old.
Yeah.
Could we get you a turban to go with it?
Well, I really like my hat. My hat's pretty good, I think.
It is very good.
It sort of makes me look like I'm gonna be some sort of like a horse riding cat who delivers messages.
You know, that's fair. Why don't you try on your parachute pants? Or maybe, you know, while you're in there, you give these a try. And Jordy will reach over and hand Lucky a pair of pleated khakis. Cat keys. They're like rolled up at the hem, at the edge of the legs, and they look very like 1920s sort of newsy, you know, fitting with his sort of little vest.
Oh, these are really nice. Okay, I'm gonna try them both on. We're gonna figure out whether we like these or not.
Only in Quid Pro Roll can I be like, you're in this beautiful medieval desert town with this really cool bazaar, and one of you goes, I'm going to look for pleated khakis.
I mean, if it makes you feel better, they've got a little bit of buttoning up right around the belly, kind of steampunky.
No,
Does
you
that
don't
help?
understand. These are
Does that
fantasy khakis.
Steampunk is fantasy.
I mean, in fairness, I did introduce fantasy B-dubs, like, really early on in this game.
Yeah, you have no excuse.
I have many excuses, and all of them are I'm ill.
5 or so minutes later, Lucky emerges carrying both pairs of pants, and his ears are flat under his hat. And he's like, so it turns out that khakis rub against my legs a little too much, and they're kind of uncomfortable. And also, these big pants, I thought they'd be very exciting, but every time I move my legs, they go like whip, whoop, whip, whoop, whip, whoop, and it's terrible. It makes such a terrible sound.
No.
I gotta have something different. I think I've seen people walking around, they got these like loose pants, they have like sort of flowiness to them, but also they're kind of like cinched up at the waist. I think maybe that's the direction.
Are you talking about these, mayhaps? And Drody will stick out his leg, and in the time that Lucky was trying on pants, he has swapped out and bought a pair of open leg, like flowy silk pants tied around the ankle, very, very belly dancer-esque, in a beautiful, deep jet black. He's got a leather like underleg thing that ends like right beneath the knee too. Or is this too open for you?
I think the leg style's perfect, but I don't. The cut up the leg, like, I don't know. At that point, why am I wearing pants? Am I right? Maybe at that point, you know, I wear something a little bit looser. But I think maybe like those, but the pants are all intact.
Aye.
As you guys are having this conversation, an older woman comes up to you. She's a little bit like gnarled and hunched over, and she has this glint in her eye that speaks of years of shrewdness. Well, hello. May I help you find anything?
Oh, that's so nice of you.
Well, hello, pretty lady. Absolutely.
Oh,
I think my friend here, he's looking for some more open concept pants. Like the ones that I've got on, but closed up. Something to fit his more voluminous haunches.
Oh, I know myself a way around haunches. And she's going to pull out a tape measure and begin very, very quickly measuring Lucky, including his tail.
Oh, how do you know so much about haunches?
I am a literal pants expert, my young feline friend.
We found one.
You know, I thought maybe walking into a pants store we'd find a pants expert, but I'm really glad you're here because this has definitely been a challenging experience for both of us. Well, we keep finding the pants, and they're the wrong pants. Well, okay, twice. We found twice the wrong pants.
Well, my young master, would you prefer instead shorts?
Well, I was really looking for pants. See, I want people to take me more seriously. I want them to look and say, now that's a cat that knows business.
She is going to stare at you for a moment. Lucky will not be able to read the thoughts behind her eyes, but I'm pretty sure Jody can. And she will go, of course, and immediately, duck in behind the racks and racks of pants.
Lucky stares after her, his eyes blinking but not together.
You'd think, she'd pick up that because you're a cat, you wouldn't necessarily be into, pet rats. Rat Tata. And loving shorts. Her
What?
name's not Joey.
Well, I've heard this show is so comfy and easy to wear, but I don't think that's my style.
That's fair.
My style is uncomfortable and difficult to put on.
Isn't that just style in general?
Excuse you. I am very of the fashions and also dress for my many sensory issues.
Woman in Tosin told me at one point, he said, Lucky, fashion is suffering. And I was like, that can't be correct.
What a weird thing for a priest to say.
Aye, that's an odd thing for a priest to say. Yeah. How long were you with this illuminate Torsen?
As you guys are having this conversation, a young woman is going to walk up to you two, smiling and holding a basket of flowers. She's going to take one and offer it to Lucky. Would you like one?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm deathly allergic. I really appreciate the gesture, though.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Perhaps your friend would like one.
Ah. You know what? I was just getting a mite peckish. And he takes it and, crunches into it, biting the flower off and chewing it before swallowing it whole.
She stares at him with
It's not
gasted flabbers.
It's not bad.
Would you like one not to eat? By chance?
Do you people not eat flowers? Is that
Yes,
not a
they're-
thing here?
They're decorative, sir.
Ah, sure. I can work with this. How do you is it just in over the ear?
She's going to take one of the flowers and gently place it behind your ear, braiding your hair a little bit around it so that it stays put.
Ah, thank you. The lads are gonna love this.
You two have a wonderful day. And she
Oh.
disappears as quickly as she came.
Thank you, you too.
That was really cute.
Trody will see Lucky sniffling and reach up and just sort of sadly pull the flower out and eat the other one so he's not sniffling.
Oh, well, you didn't have to do all that. I would have been okay. Then Lucky, both of his eyes are slightly red and inflamed, still blinking out of sequence.
Brother, I don't want another talk from Ozzy about taking too much Claritin D. It's better if I just eat it.
What you don't know is QPR is just his long Allegra hallucination. The entirety of QPR is taking place inside his mind.
Lucky it's the Hat Man.
No!
Oh no!
Oh no!
I mean, honestly, as Hatman to have, pretty decent at least.
Could be worse. Could be worse.
The older woman is going to come out with a pair of cinnamon-colored pants. They are going to be cut exactly for the length of Lucky's legs, a little bit below his little backwardsy knee. People who know anatomy for cats sound off in what that part is called, because I'm pretty sure it's not called the backwards knee.
Pretty sure it's just a knee.
That's the ankle. Because that whole thing's a foot.
So it's that part is covered with pant. We have established the length of pant with 2 holes that are cut right on the sides where your calves would be, where the calves of a person would be. We elaborate further.
Of a person? He is a person. He's sapient.
How dare you?
How dare you?
Pants! They are there. They are comfortable. They have holes in them. And you can put your legs through them and wear them and not get clocked on a public indecency charge. They're pants!
I can't wait for the diagram of which way the cat wears the pants.
Would a sapient cat wear pants like this? Or like this?
Okay,
Like
so
this.
I've never really worn pants before. Should I be wearing them like this? And Lucky holds them up in front of, his midsection. Oh, like this. And then he kind of holds them, down near his hips.
So she's going to be like, "May I, young master?"
May you what?
She's going to take the pants and whoop them right up his legs, pulling his tail out of a hole in the back and swiftly tying them around his waist.
Lucky's fur is all poofed out as he's been surprised, reversed pantsed. Madam, I would not assume to tell you how to run your business, but you should warn people before you put pants on them.
I think that might have been an original sentence.
Oh, these are actually very nice. Oh, and look how they whoosh around when I move my legs. What do you think I'm a dancer?
You're looking mighty fine, brother.
Oh, why, thank you.
No charge for the young master.
No charge.
Madam, you cannot possibly mean that. You're running a business. You probably have rent, and I'm sure the materials for these pants cost something. Surely you have to charge us a little bit.
No, but this was a fun new experience for me. It's not often I get the privilege to dress an awakened.
Well, maybe what I will do is I will tell people about how nice your pants are when they're like, Lucky, how did you come to be looking so professional? I'll be like, you gotta go to Pantapalooza in Alicante.
Of course, that would be wonderful, young master.
Okay, we have a deal. I will advertise your business, and you have given me free pants. Oh, I should disclose that you gave me free pants, and that's part of why I'm advertising your business.
It's only ethical. Now, boots time. Pretty lady,
Yes.
thank you for the pants.
Of
Yes.
course.
Yes, thank you for pants, and now to find boots.
As the two of you leave Pantapalooza, you notice that there's kind of this moment where the old lady looks at the two of you almost sadly as you leave. Quid Pro Roll is an independent narrative play podcast supported by Richmond Comix and listeners like you. Our audio editing and sound design is provided by Scott Moore. Our soundtrack design is by Scott Moore and Gabriel Perez. Our GM and world builder is me, Alex Smith. Asuka is played by Luke Davis. Vera is played by Jenna Garrett. Dralsna is played by Josh Maltby. Links to our cast and crew socials, as well as our Patreon page, can be found in the show notes. Thank you guys so much for listening all the way to the end, and we hope you're looking forward to the next one.